Hi, this is Taggart with Great Rivers Greenway, and here is a overview of the CMX legal review process. You've received an email letting you know that there is a contract ready to be reviewed by the legal team. On the email, some items to highlight are the contract number, the sub-project code for billing, the requested contract due date from the project manager, and a description of the task that the project manager asking you to do, along with hopefully some background information regarding the contract and what they need. After you've received the email and reviewed it, log into CMX, which will take you to the dashboard. Make sure you're on the dashboard. It may take a moment to load. You can watch the green bar across the top to make sure it is loaded completely. Find your task subpane. The first column is the contract number. Click on the contract number to go into the full contract. It is loading. Tabs to be aware of on here are the main tab, where most of the overall information for the contract is. There's your document tab, where all the documents will be listed. They'll also be in the review task also. The workflow status has an overview of where the contract is. It also includes notes between the different members during the review process. To begin the review process, go to the Notes tab and enter in a note so that the team knows that the review process began. Click on Add a Note. Enter in your note. Click Save. You will notice that the note owner's name does appear next to it. If the contract is reassigned to a different person, we do suggest that they add a new note and do not edit the current note. Then click Update. This will, you see success, and this will take you to the Manage Contracts page, where you can also go into the contract and review it. Go back to your dashboard. And then to begin the review process, you will click the Review Task green button. This will take you into the internal review and approve process. The top section has contract details. Here in the center are all the documents for you to review. Should you need to upload additional documents, you can do that with the choose a file and navigate to it and upload it. Those files will be added whenever you either approve or request changes. To review a contract, click the edit on the contract icon. You will notice that we have the contract, we have all the exhibits should also be provided by the PM. The edit button will take you into the contract. This is inside CMX. You may review the contract and make edits. A simple edit here is just adding on a brief note for the edit process. You will see that the editor will be listed off to the side. You can automatically, if you wish to approve it, accept changes. You can, and after you have reviewed all of the contract, made any edits that are necessary, click the X close document button. I do not suggest that you use the back button. Always use the close button. And this takes you back into the internal review and approval page. Then you can also review all the other documents such as the fee schedule, scope of work, affidavits, etc., as needed for the contract. After you've made all of your review and edits, type a note back to the contract owner. Enter in a note. And then up at the top, you can see request changes. This will send an email notification back to the contract owner, and you can see request changes for contract successful. Your note has been archived in the lower section where a history of the notes between you and the contract owner will be saved. And just go back to your home or dashboard. You can see that your particular task has now gone to the completed status, at which point you will just wait for a notification from the contract owner that they have completed their task. When the contract owner has reviewed your changes and sent a reply and restarted the approval process, you'll receive an email notification that the contract owner has resent it for approval. There will be a reviewer message noting what they've done and if they have any questions regarding the contract. You'll notice that back on when you log into CMX on your dashboard in the task pane, your task has changed back to review task with an option for you to click the green box. Once again, go into review task. The conversation between you and the contract owner is here at the bottom. And you can go in and re-review the contract and any documents that need to be reviewed with the edit button. We do recommend that everything needs to be accepted before the contract is finally approved. If the contract owner did not accept changes, which is their job to do, you can use either the individual accept changes or under review, use the accept and accept all or accept and move to next contract to accept those. So when the contract is good and everything is acceptable, you will merge all of the documents to create a full contract for the contract owner. So note your contract number. This is 10137. Go back to the home page or go into manage contracts. Search for the contract that you need to merge to create the full contract document. You can also use the search bar. Click on the green contract number. Click on merge files. Then merge the files by clicking on the items to be merged in the order you wish them to appear in the contract. So actual contract, the contract does have an Exhibit A cover page as the last page. Then click on Exhibit A. Then continue with the fee schedule. Exhibit C. This particular one, the sub-consultants are listed on a separate page. So we'll click on the sub-consultants. Then Exhibit D, and Exhibit E. Once everything has been selected in the order to appear in the contract, click on Submit. Only Word documents and PDF documents may be merged correctly. It may take CMX a moment to compile the document. Document merge successful. Okay, and then you can see the contract that has been added into the documents. You can click on it here to review it and see the completed merged PDF. This document will also be available in your review task. Go back to your dashboard. Go to the task pane and begin the review task. Make a note to the contract owner, the project manager, that the contract has been approved. We do recommend that you give the contract owner a heads up what the contract name, file name is. You may highlight it and copy it down into your comments box. Then once that has been done, go back up to the top and click Approve. You'll receive a note, contract workflow step successfully approved. And then on your dashboard, your task has once again changed to completed. Once the contract is approved, the GRG finance team will start the signature process.